Just Matt Barron. Hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barrentine, and look at that beautiful sight downtown Mobile as coming up on sunset. Looking off from the, of course, top of the USS Alabama. That's a nice looking shot. Look how clear the skies are right now. Led to some hot temperatures out there today. Very, very toasty indeed here for us across there, but a nice day. Just happened to be quite a hot one here for us across there. In fact, we got to 96 degrees downtown Mobile today, so that's pretty warm. 95 in Pensacola, so a hot day for us here across the area. And as we're heading into the evening hours, there are some showers and storms here a little bit off to the west of us. So actually, come on in here. Hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barrentine. Thank you for joining us here on our Fox 10 News Now page. And just showed you that really nice looking sunset. Don't worry, we'll get back to that here in a second because I don't want to miss any more of that. But first off, though, I wanted to show you guys some of the storms that we have rolling in. Of course, here's Mobile, here's Biloxi, New Orleans is over there, tied down to this wire here. And you can see there's some storms coming in south of Meridian now, headed towards Hattiesburg. And just looking at how they're diving down, it looks like they might try to clip our Mississippi counties. So if you're in Greene County, George County, Jackson County, it looks like it'll stay mostly on that side of the line. Doesn't look like we're going to see much on the Alabama side, but this will be traveling south over the next few hours, so there is going to be some storms. Pretty good thunderstorms. There's been some severe thunderstorm warnings with these, so they've had some small hail and some gusty winds, and certainly a ton of lightning. Look at Jackson, Mississippi right now, getting a lot of lightning as this moves on through. Hattiesburg's about to get hit by that. But once again, it's going to be our Mississippi counties, Greene, George, and Jackson. If that'll get kind of brushed by this. Looks like the heaviest stuff will go more due south, maybe towards Biloxi. But we'll keep an eye on this next few hours. It'll take probably about another 2 to 3 hours before it gets all the way down to the coast. So it'll be happening here late this afternoon and on into the evening hours. Yes, it is approaching evening hours with that beautiful sunset that is happening out there right now. So that's what we're looking at here. What I wanted to show you, though, let's get to the tropics because there's some things going on. First off, the K-storm Kyle is kaput. It's completely done. So that one went out into the North Atlantic. Josephine says the latest advisory is 4 p.m. I think that'll be the last advisory for this system because see how it goes from the beginning of this loop to the end of this loop. It goes from the tropical storm symbol to a tropical depression symbol now just to an L. That L means that it's not even a tropical system anymore. So we've seen the end of Josephine as well. So Josephine and Kyle both off the board as of this afternoon, and there are no named systems currently on the board for the moment. That will change before too long. Well, this one won't be. If this one develops, it's going to take 4 or 5 days, so we got a while to wait. But this one's way off the coast of Africa, so this one is a long ways out. It's a very vigorous tropical wave that may not look like a whole lot, but that's actually a very large tropical wave. It's just, we're really zoomed out here. And that is going to be working its way westward here across the Atlantic. And then we have this one. Now this one, once again, this one will take several days to develop too if it's going to do that because I don't think, because of the conditions out here, it's not very good. But once it gets up here around Jamaica, south of Jamaica, conditions will get a little bit better for it. They're not great. It's not great conditions at this point. Still some stronger upper level winds, but it's going to have a chance. So let's look at that chance. I'm going to take you through. Since we're here on Facebook, I can take a little time, and of course I didn't put any stops in there because I wasn't thinking. Let me stop it right about Thursday. I'm going to put a stop right there. So here's Thursday around Jamaica, and there is a little bit of a circulation here south of Jamaica on Thursday. This is the European model, if anybody cares to know. Fast forward this thing here to Friday. Maybe let's go to Saturday. All right, so I'm going to go to, that's Friday evening. I'm just going to stop it there because I'm seeing right here circulation. That's Belize. So this model is showing the possibility of it coming into the Belize area. Now I'm going to keep fast forwarding it beyond that. Once again, this is the European model. And the caveat I always put at the end of these things, this is 1 week out and just one run of one model. Things can and will change. Things can and will change. One run of one model a week out. This one has a circulation here in the Bay of Campeche. It doesn't look very well organized. So it's basically taking it across Belize, across the Yucatan. That would tear it apart if it went pretty far south like that. But there is obviously warm waters here. It might have a chance to regenerate before it would hit northern Mexico or even southern Texas. One run of one model. So let's do another model. That'll help us out. So this is the American or the GFS model. I'm going to kind of stop it in the same time frame. So here's Thursday. This one's showing a much more defined circulation just off the coast of South America, south of Jamaica. Not a very vigorous system at that point, but still defined. And then let's go a few days ahead. This would be Saturday afternoon. And once again, a defined area of circulation. Now remember, the other one was farther south. This one's a little farther to the north. Of course, that will make a difference in the final trajectory. Now, this is at the end of the run, Sunday, 7 p.m. So 1 week out, one model, one run, 1 week out. Things will change, okay? And this model has it more here. So the European model had a system over here at this time. This GFS American model has it here. Once again, it doesn't look very well defined, but of course, if it's going to work its way here across the Gulf of Mexico, whatever it's going to do, it could have a chance of becoming better defined. So the bottom line is, will we have a system in the Gulf next weekend? Possibly. It's a possibility for sure. I mean, it's that time of year anyway. It certainly wouldn't be all that surprising. But the models are consistently showing there's a chance of that. So something to think about. Not saying we're going to have a tropical system in here next Sunday or the following Monday, but it's definitely an idea that we're going to have to keep an eye on, and it's certainly something we will keep an eye on. It's just like I said, it is just that time of year. These things can happen. I've shown you 2 runs of these models, the GFS and the American, and they're showing, some similarities. And the one thing, as a meteorologist, and I've been kind of rattled on about this before. It's been interesting to watch with the whole coronavirus thing, is when the models, especially early on, when the models, and people would hang on those models like, oh, this is what this model is saying. Like, meteorologists, we know that you don't hang on any one model. You don't, especially one run of any one model, especially early on. Before a system is even formed, keep in mind this system hasn't formed. So what we call initialization, if a model doesn't know exactly where a storm is starting, it has a hard time knowing exactly where it's going to end up. So early models are always problematic. But what they can do is just sort of give you an idea. What these models are showing us, that there is a possibility late next weekend or next weekend there could be something going on in the Gulf. It's a possibility. Is it 100%? No, it's not. But, it is that time of year. I mean, next weekend, we're talking August 22nd, August 23rd. That's when you're starting to really see things generally ramp up in the tropics. So if something did happen like this, certainly wouldn't be surprised. But it's not a given and it's not a guarantee. So that's what we're looking at here for us as we look at the future cast for these things. Nothing to worry about at this moment, but think about it. Do you have your stuff ready to go? Have you procrastinated? Did you get a whole bunch of stuff for Corona, eventually eat it all, and then don't have any left? Time to restock. So that's what we're looking at there with that. I'm going to go and give you a quick look at tomorrow. Once again, for everybody that has joined, I really do appreciate it. It's going to be hot. Showers and storms, possibility tomorrow. A little bit better action than what was today. We didn't get any storms. Like I said, it looks like we may get some showers and storms in some of our Mississippi counties tonight. Most of us, though, will stay dry through the day today. Tomorrow, there's going to be a little better chance of rain, so just be aware of that in the afternoon. Not widespread, spotty showers, so not everybody gets them, but there you could get a rumble of thunder there in the afternoon. Temperatures will be quite hot. Look at that beautiful sunset. I wanted to bring that one up again before I let everybody go here tonight. So, hey Connor, I'm glad you're watching, bud. For everybody else, thank you so much for watching us here tonight. Beautiful sunset. We'll be watching those tropics for you here all week long on Fox 10 News. Of course, I'll have updates for you tonight on Fox 10 News at 9 p.m. Michael will be along as well tomorrow morning, all morning long, 4:30 to like 10 or something. So he's here all morning long. Actually, Jennifer's working tomorrow. I'm sorry. Jennifer's working on Monday. Then Mike will be in the rest of the week. Got to check the schedule. But all in all, we'll just be looking at that hot weather for tomorrow, and we'll be looking at some tropical possibilities as we go through time. Y'all take care. We will catch up with you soon. Check in with us at 9 p.m. Bye now.